Can't find love? That day is over. With just 8 numbers, we can reveal all your secrets to sex and love. We call it Secrets of Birthdays, the Love and Lust Report. Find out the secret to your heart at secretsofbirthdays.com.
Soul Garden.
Hey there, hero. Welcome to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Update. I'm your host with the mostest, DJ Dewey, sitting in for Christopher Witecki. He's out with some sort of viral thing, man. We want to remind you we're having a hell of a party down in the garden. It's going to be the Miss Lilith Catwalk Park contest. All the chicks are coming down and taking a picture or a video on their phones of themselves, man. It's going to be groovy. I won't be hosting, but I will be backstage, if you know what I mean. Also, there's a new sale going on. My brother Witecki's giving away 1 hour for every hour that you buy. Only condition is you got to be a new person, you know, first time with him, you know. So if you can do that, come on down. And I guess whatever the hell Astro 101 is. Well, all right, I can't stay in character the whole time. Hi there, Aries. Welcome to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Update. Happy Halloween to you. I hope you're having a good time. I was out actually with a little bit of an illness, and I'm back and chugging in to click into the Halloween day. And we got a lot going on. In fact, we are wrapping up Chapter 1 of Sun in Scorpio, which is a strong boundary drawing for the Rams. It's time to draw some lines, and this really sets the precedent for the next 3 years with Saturn in Scorpio. And we had a full moon as Monday and Tuesday came really before the new Hallows Eve. But that full moon was really a tug-of-war for you between your values and how you feel and where you need to draw the line. I'm hoping that you drew the line. That was what the universe was trying to bring us to. We're not in Master Shui. As you well know, you're working on I Protect this particular month, which is, at this point, your self-trust. This week, we're going to wrap up the self-trust and move into the actual boundary construction. When we had the full moon, that was probably your test of self-trust with your emotions really high on your value structure. So on Wednesday, which is Halloween, and actually we will not have Lion's Den night that night, by the way, because we're having our Miss Lilith. But on Wednesday, as we start the week coming back, it's time to decide, to make a decision about what you will no longer tolerate with boundaries. With Saturn in the space, you should be feeling pretty strong. This is a commitment to what will not happen, okay? And so strangely enough, on Halloween, we will be letting one part of ourselves die and one be reborn, which is what the pagan holiday was always about. This red line is the opposition of the full moon, which we felt in intensity before Halloween, but on Halloween, you're kind of feeling a reminder of it. The moon is still in Taurus, putting emotions on your self-esteem. And Venus says a new relationship or new marriage is born on this day, represented by the 4th degree. On Thursday, Mars rules the day, man. That's your ruling planet. And the moon moves into Gemini, making you sunny and rather chatty. I'm just going to screw with your mind, man, going in and out of fucking character. Oh my God, this is fun. Whoop, whoop. The technology. One of the interesting things that's going on is the sun is pushing for you to take action. So whatever boundaries you made on Halloween, you want to go ahead and put that into action right away. All right, so take action, take a step away, close the door, change the locks, kick them out, whatever that is. In a lot of cases, I think this is the actual point when Aries are actually ending relationships that they may have decided during the Saturn-Libra transit that was not going to groove. This is probably where you actually draw the line with yourself and with others. So kind of tough, kind of quiet, kind of painful. These parallel lines actually show where we're having some growth on this given day. Uranus, which is in Aries, is trining over to Mercury. So this means that you are literally starting to believe in yourself and your ego is rising at the same time. The moon in Gemini is your emotions and attitude. This is you starting to believe in yourself and your mind. And then Venus, you're starting to feel the new marriage to yourself. So there's a lot of parallel development. And as you can see, the universe is wasting no time, man. None. Then comes Friday. Sunny and pensive on Friday, and Friday's a day to squat. Mother Earth rules the day. That means you're going to be basically manifesting the next level, which is moving into the boundary zone after recovering trust with yourself by drawing the boundaries with yourself that were frankly overdue. Looking at the planets, we have a very interesting day. Basically a grand square, but wait, there's more. You'll see in a minute. this big opposition actually will play out through the weekend for the most part, and particularly on these 2 days. On this day, it is happening with the moon versus Mars. Tomorrow, the moon versus Capricorn. What it comes down to is not a lot of progress in actual life on Friday. You're not going to see your life move forward because things are happening on the inside. And really what you want to do is squat and hold space. In other words, I'm not going to go back to the old boundary structure I used to have. I'm going to squat right here, and from this on, it's a new day. So there's a squat. Now, the universe is forcing you to squat because your ego is kind of versing your mirage. Part of you wants to go out there, part of you wants to be there for yourself. And then this opposition is your mind versus your beliefs. Mars is pushing forward with a new belief, and your emotions are kind of tinkering around different thoughts. So it's a day really of standing still and squatting. Now, this I have found is the day where you give gratitude for the life that you have, and that's how you squat the best, just so you know. More on that later. Then on Saturday, Chiron rules the day, so we're going to return to integrity. You will be sunny, nesting, and resting, and that's a good thing because the universe is throwing us some major curveballs. Hold on. One of them is this temporary soul pyramid in water. The moon in Cancer brings emotional focus to your self-nurturing. So on Saturday, you're just feeling to feel good about you. It's just about you. Chiron in Pisces is birthing a new faith in yourself. So you are feeling nurtured. You are feeling a new faith in yourself. And this all trines into the sun at 11 degrees, which is a magical degree of healing, right? 11, 11, 11, 11, man. Now, adding on that, boom, there's that square that's still in place. And now it has shifted because of the moon opposing Pluto. An interesting shift. Let's look at the planets involved. Basically, on this day, you're going to feel emotional synergy happen between your faith in yourself and your new boundaries and your emotional security. So you're feeling faith, you're feeling secure, and you are feeling this new boundary structure that represents a new trust in you. Therefore, there's a new deal with the world. When you have a new trust in you, you have a new deal in the world. So the rest of your life ain't going anywhere. Your career is Pluto. The emotions at the bottom is security. This is your ego. Over there is the other side are your relationships. So career, relationships, ego, all that stuff is on a standstill. You have to accept that in the given moment in order to embrace the emotional maturity that'll happen in a rapid pace due to the trine, man. Then on Sunday, Jupiter rules the day, and you are sunny, nesting, and resting. It's truly kind of a hippie day on this day, man. That's because Jupiter does feel kind of hippie-like. This trine is one thing I do want to point out. Basically, on Sunday, you're going to want to expand on those beliefs. So now that you're having a baseline of trust in yourself and control over your boundaries, you're going to want to go ahead and play around a little bit with what that means. So Sunday is a day of exploration. Also, Mercury has progressed up to Sagittarius, which means this is the first day of a new belief in yourself. So Sunday is truly a fresh day. And then finally, the moon is still trining the sun. It's actually shifted from Saturn to the sun in the grand trine, and that means that this security that you're feeling is tied to the new boundary structure. So new boundaries means you feel secure. Pretty groovy, eh? All right, folks. Well, thank you for watching Soul Horoscopes Weekly Update. Apologize for the late tardiness this week. Come on down to soulgarden.me and enjoy Halloween with us. We're all going to be silly on camera in costume and be doing our stuff. You don't have to participate. You could just come watch. And I will see you on Sunday with Fun Day Sunday. We're beginning on the 11th, not the 4th, as it turns out. But still, I'll have the horoscopes up on Sunday and all that. Until then, happy Halloween and live la vie.